What's up, guys? This is DanXav, and today I'm bringing you a pretty special video. I know I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. I'm just kind of taking a mental break just from everything that's going on. But we're back and we're good, ready to go on the grind. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. So this is a very special pair of shoes. It's also a recent shoe, a shoe that a lot of people were trying to get. And thank you to my grandma for buying me these shoes. She's bought me, and she bought me a pair of shoes. But also special because this is the first time that the shoe has come back in its original form, or OG form, in about 30 years, and this marks the 30-year anniversary of the shoe. And what else? It's also the second OG pair of Nikes that I own, of Nike Air Jordans that I own. And it's the first all-white Jordan that I own, so that's pretty cool. But let's go ahead and dive into the details of the box. As you can see, it is a Jordan, so we got the Jumpman right here. Pretty cool. The back of the box, we have the Nike Air, and I'll explain what that Nike Air means a little later. The front of the box, we have the Nike Air also right here. And the size tag, it is a size 11 and it's an Air Jordan 5 Retro. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's your Air Jordan tag right here, kind of like your normal box stuff at the bottom. But also really quick before I dive into the shoe, anybody from Champs, Foot Locker, Finish Line, Foot Action, Nike, Jordan are watching this, I would like to put a suggestion, just that whenever I guess we order shoes, anybody, just that you put the shoe in a box that fits the shoe, and if there needs to be extra padding, put in some extra paper to pad it, please, because I got these off of Champs, and I mean I paid a little extra to get it here earlier, and it did come with the damaged box. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but that is something to think about, just because I like to keep my boxes nice and clean. That's where I have my shoes. But yeah, just a little suggestion, just in case someone from those stores is watching. But let's go ahead and dive right into the shoe. So the shoe does come with this, like, I guess textured like wax paper, kind of like a plasticky paper, similar, kind of sort of like a trash bag, not really, but kind of. And the other shoes in here too, no special hang tag, no nothing like that, no Jordan brand card, because I know those were popular back in the day, probably before I was born. But yeah, here's the shoe, and it's a beautiful shoe. Like, I really like it. It's pretty good. So I guess the first thing I'll discuss will be like the branding. So the reason they have Nike Air is because it is an OG colorway, meaning that in 1990, when these shoes originally released, that's the color. This is one of the colorways that came out for it. I believe it was these that I know of right now, because I'm not big on like Jordan 5 history. Like, this is my first Jordan 5 that I own, and it's not my favorite silhouette. It's starting to become one of my favorites, so I'll probably buy more and dive a little more into the history. But I know this is one of the original colorways, along with the black metallics and the grapes. I can't remember if there was another colorway, what the other color would be. If you guys know, just let me know, because those are the only three that I know of as of right now. But yeah, it has the Nike Air because it is an OG colorway, meaning it's one of the original colorways that were released in 1990. And just to show you guys another OG Jordan, or something close to the original, I have a Jordan 10 Shadow, and this is one of my favorite Jordan models of all time, one of my favorite Jordan colorways. And this one does say Nike Air on the inside, so it is a, you know, it is an OG. If it wasn't, it would just have the Jumpman right there. It does have the Jumpman in the back, but I believe that's how the Jordan 10 came, and then the Air Jordan right here. And that I know of that wasn't in an OG, I could be wrong on this, but they didn't have that patch on the tongue. I believe that patch was just added there. Originally it was the size tag, but the Seattle 10s, those are a true, like I would say closer to a true OG, because they do have little differences. Like they don't have that patch, they have the size tag there, and they have the size on the inside like printed. But going back to the shoe, so I guess to go along with that branding, we do have the Jumpman right here, and it is on a 3M tongue, so that's pretty cool. It does light up and everything. Then we have your reversed Air Jordan, or your upside down Air Jordan right there, the little patch. Pretty cool touch. I really like that. They have it in the 4s, the 5s. I'm not sure if they have it in any of the other ones. Now that I think of it, that I know of, I think this is the only shoe from 1 through 14 that have it. I could be wrong, but continuing with that branding on the outsole, you see you have a nice icy outsole. I really like that on Jordans, because personally I'm a big fan of the icy outsole. If you guys saw my Gatorade video with the Gatorade Jordan 6, those have like a milky white translucent outsole, and it's not as nice, I would say, as the icy. It's also yellowing now because there's like a 3-year-old shoe. But yeah, I really like the icy outsole. As you can see, it has the Nike branding right here because it is a Nike Air Jordan. And then you have your Jumpman right here. And I believe on one shoe, the Jumpman's like straight, like vertical. I would say like, how do I say it? Like he's not at an angle, he's straight like that. And then on the other shoe, like this one for instance, he's like at an angle. So it's kind of weird, but it's a cool touch also. And then the big thing for a lot of like Nike heads or Nike Air heads that really like was a big deal was the heel tab. And it is really nice, I like it. But before we go into that, the insole also, I wanted to show you guys, does say Nike Air. It's gonna look upside down probably, if you guys can even see it. And the cool thing about the insole is it's a polyurethane insole. But it's like the cushiest or most cushioned insole that I have had on a Jordan. The one in these is, I would say it's close and kind of sort of close, but this one, like they really made it so you can wear it like crazy, like all day. I know that's not what the shoe's intended for now, at least it's more casual, but it's still a nice little touch. Either way though, going to the heel tab, you do have that Nike Air, and my gosh, I really like the Nike Air. Like for me, I like the Nike Air not so much because I'm trying to be like a Nike head or like an OG Jordan collector or anything like that. Because I know a lot of the older collectors, they prefer, a lot of them, well I wouldn't say a lot of them, but there's some that prefer the Nike Air over the Jumpman. As my friend Skip always said, if it ain't OG, it ain't me. And that's how a lot of the older sneakerheads, or some older sneakerheads, think when it comes to Jordans. So they'll only have shoes like this and like this, and they won't have like anything like my chlorophyll 3s that I showed you guys in one video, or the green Jordan 6s. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for the branding. But as far as the shoe, oh, I missed one area, my bad. You do have this lace lock. I believe it is branded. Yeah, it says Nike, and then Nike right here. You can barely see it, and then Nike in the clear. But yeah, as far as branding, that's pretty much all the branding that there is. And the materials of the shoe, they're, I would say, pretty good for a Jordan. I know Jordan, at least when they retroed this shoe in 2013, it wasn't in this form, the OG form. It was in the, we'll say like the Jumpman form. So it was say a modified version, if you will. Like it wasn't true to the original. But I heard that leather was like cardboard. I've never owned that. I would say like the leather quality on this is pretty good, but this is like a suede leather, and it's like tumbled leather, but it's a little bit of a cheaper tumbled leather. Possibly synthetic, I'm not too sure on that. But as far as this leather goes, it's, I mean, you can tell it is a genuine leather. It has like, whenever you rub it, it does have that nice grain. It's like a smooth leather with like, I guess it looks like it could be tumbled, but we'll just go for like we'll say it's like a smooth leather, but it does have like that kind of like that natural grain feel, that look too. And you can see where it's like stretching or where it's like, you know, a little bit tighter in some areas. And I really like that, especially because with a shoe like this, it should break in pretty easily. It won't be as stiff as some other Jordans, or what Jordan is like stereotyped as like brick shoes or like weights or like stuff like that. But yeah, it's a pretty smooth leather. A really nice shape. Like I really like the shape of the Jordan 5. It's a very comfortable shape, and for someone like me that I have a high like bridge, or what's it like on the shoe? On my foot. Like my foot tends to be a little higher, and it's a really good fit because it slopes up perfect. It's not too tight, not too loose, nothing like that. And I can wear them unlaced, and that's something I like too. But continuing with like the materials, you do have this plastic mesh like netting right here, and it's like a clear mesh, kind of like whitish clear. I really like that too. Some good detailing right there, pretty soft also. Like I said earlier, you do have the 3M tongue with the Jumpman, and then the liner is, I mean, pretty comfortable, I would say. There's a lot of padding, a whole lot of padding, and it's definitely a shoe you can wear for more than a few hours. And I guess the only issue with the shoe, I would say, would be that it's all white, but that's not really an issue. I mean, you just kind of got to be careful, not too careful. But yeah, moving on, the midsole, it does have this like flame or like fire like marks. A lot of people call them shark teeth, and that's because the shoe was inspired by some of the military like planes back in World War II. So they had a lot of those shark detailing on them and everything, and that's where the shoe takes its main inspiration from. You do have a fully blacked out midsole aside from the red, and then on this other side you do have that little hit of white, so it's really nice. You do have the like eyelets, not eyelets, I don't even know what to call them. Let's just say plastic pieces, the lace loops or something like that. They're like plastic, and yeah, it's, I mean, I don't know what quality of plastic I would say they are, but let's say it's good. It feels good. Definitely feels you know, pretty good, especially if you're spending $200 on a shoe like this. You know, then you want to get what you pay for, pretty much. You know, you're not gonna buy a Versace shoe, pay $1,000 and expect like, I don't know, Vans quality of a shoe. Nothing against Vans, I love Vans, but you know what I'm saying, you get what you paid for, and I really like it. Overall, as a shoe, I would say that because of the shoe, I am now starting to get into a lot more Jordan 5's. So I've been going on Instagram a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of posts about Jordan 5's, and I'm like, all right, you know what, I kind of like them. But yeah, either way, I'll try to bring you guys more videos more often. I am working on that. I just kind of need to think of what I should do for more videos. So if you guys have any suggestions, please just let me know down in the comments. You know, that would be much appreciated. And I want to give you guys more, like a little more like story time videos. But yeah, either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, just remember to like it and, you know, subscribe so you guys can get some more content like this. And I always like to tell you guys to just leave criticism down in the comments, whether it's positive criticism or negative criticism. I really like that. I know a video that's gotten a lot of traction recently has been my Olivia Kim Nike video with the Air Force Ones, and that video just keeps going up in views, so I thank you guys so much for that. A lot of people comment on that video too. I want to thank you guys for that as well. My voice is cracking, I'm a little under the weather. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. Remember to like and subscribe for more content. If you know anybody that's into shoes, or if you know, we're wondering how these run or anything, just leave a comment and I'll be able to respond to it. Actually, that's a good idea. I should put the sizing in more videos, just to let you guys know they are true to size. I went with that size 11. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And you guys have a nice day. I'll see you guys in the next video.